Hi, good afternoon. This is Ira Sahai back again with another course review, D-Life course review video. And I have with me Raghav today. And Prem Raghav is a D-Life member, a D-Life certified metabolic health coach. And a bit of information about Prem. He's from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. He's a BITS Pilani graduate and has decades of experience in software industry. He found that he was pre-diabetic and eventually diabetic in his late 30s. After extensive research, he was able to reverse it with LCHF successfully. His quest to learn the science behind diabetes and remission got him connected to D-Life. Welcome, Prem. You are now a certified metabolic health coach. How does it feel?
And thanks, Ira. Definitely feels great because this is the information that I have always been looking for, the actual science behind diabetes, and is it possible to even for someone to reverse it? So I'm very fortunate, consider myself, I have a lot of gratitude for D-Life for everything that I've learned from it.
So, Prem, tell us, being an engineer, I think engineers are increasingly coming into the nutrition and health world now. Anu pioneered D-Life and he pioneered a lot of things. And now we have I think five or six IITians. You yourself are an engineer. What are you doing studying nutrition and why?
Absolutely.
And how did you come to D-Life?
That's the necessity of the hour. This is my background, right? Both my parents are diabetics. They have been taking diabetes and blood pressure and cholesterol medications for a very long time. So I knew I need to keep a check on myself. So for more than 10 years, I have been taking my annual blood work very seriously. For the first few years, the blood work was all normal. I was very happy. But after that, noticed that I started slowly getting into pre-diabetes blood ranges, above 100 plus. And then that's when my doctor started advising me to start changing my lifestyle. I would immediately go and get a gym membership, maybe go for a week or so, and then not show up again. And then this used to happen every single year for the next few years. And then that was when I started noticing that my triglycerides started shooting up and I was moving to pre-hypertension stage. And one fine year, my HbA1c was all 6 plus and my fasting blood sugar was all 128 plus. And then the doctor told me that, yes, it was time for him to give me an actual prescription for to manage my diabetes. And I pleaded with him to give me one more year. And then he said, no, it was his moral responsibility to write me a prescription. So when I walked away with that prescription in hand, they say proverbially, right? It hits you with like a ton of bricks. That's when I decided that I had to do something because I have now started following the same journey that my parents had. I have observed how their numbers were shooting up because it was just blood sugar numbers and then started hypertension, cholesterol, triglycerides. And I knew I was exactly on that same track. So I had to do something. And taking the medicine is definitely not the solution. I knew that allopathy did not have a permanent cure. It was just diabetes management. It was never a remission or a reversal. So that's when I started doing research very sincerely, and I came across this keto and LCHF related information. Back then, there was not too many credible information on YouTube and on the internet. So I had to buy books on keto or LCHF. And every book that I could get my hands on, they were all cookbooks. So there was just one section, an intro on the science behind it, maybe 4 or 5 pages, and then the rest of the books were all cookbooks with recipes. And these were all American recipes. So it was all completely non-vegetarian. I happen to be vegetarian. Well, the recipes, the non-vegetarian recipes, the ingredients won't even be available for non-vegetarians in India. So it was all based on completely on American context. But based on what I could understand, I started customizing it for Indian vegetarian diet because I understood some basic concepts. Then very shortly, I definitely saw an immediate, impact because my blood sugar level started going down along with the triglycerides and from pre-hypertension, I started becoming very normal. So I knew the system worked. And then I was really keen on sharing it with my own family, my parents, because I knew they needed it. But that's when I realized that I don't really have the scientific data behind it. I knew it was something to do with insulin sensitivity, and this diet helps achieve that with low carb approach. But I knew that I need to know more. And that's when Satyajit Dash, I happened to be on his WhatsApp group. He was recommending this course. And then as soon as I checked out D-Life, I immediately went ahead and enrolled in it. And thank God I really did it, because now I think with this clearing the diploma and clearing the materials, I think I now understand scientifically and medically what exactly is going on, and how somebody doesn't have to just manage diabetes all their life. They can actually reverse and come into remission and even come out of medications.
Mm. Great story there. I think we all have our own little stories of inspiration, how we came to D-Life. Prem, tell me, now that you're a certified metabolic health coach, you have gone through the course. What do you think are the highlights of the course? What did you like the most about it?
Well, I mean, D-Life calls this as a diploma course, but I would urge everyone to treat it as a professional degree, because that is the quality of information that you really get. It's every single topic it's associated with metabolic disorder. That is what is covered in much greater scientific and medical detail. That is something I really loved it. That is what I wanted to learn, and that is exactly what I got from this course. And then it's not just the course, right? There's a lot of information related to the research publications and research videos. That makes it very, very credible. I mean, it's the same league of information that medical doctors get outside. So that is the same kind of information that we get here as well. It's not just the course again. There is a lot of other things like forums, because that is the very powerful one. D-Life is around 9 or 10 years old, right? So it has so much of rich information, right? From Indian recipes, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, doesn't matter. A lot of case studies. So a lot of that information can help anybody kickstart their reversal journey, or in their journey to become a coach. So much support, because there are a lot of people with infinite wisdom in this community. And it's so very easy to reach out to them and get a lot of knowledge about any conditions related to metabolic disorder.
Mm. I was going to come to the forum part, and actually, that's very interesting, and it's very detailed. I mean, it's not just the support, but so much of, as you said, 10 years of curated data. It's premium, and it's given free along with the course. What do you feel about the forum discussions that are there and the cases that are posted there since the last 10 years and, continuing to grow? The 2000 plus recipes access that you get along with the course, the WhatsApp group, the library, everything.
Definitely. What I liked is instantaneous access to everybody, right? I mean, I personally can only think of few cases based on my health condition, or maybe the health condition of the people around me. But in this forum and on the WhatsApp group, we get on an everyday basis somebody discussing some case. So the explosion of knowledge and access that you get to a much, much broader community is very, very powerful. You instantaneously understand all the different conditions that people are going through, because everybody discusses openly and then they share their feedback. So this is like a hands-on frontline education, right? Real world experience. So that is what is richly available on this forums and the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, and Raghav, how would you, the recipes, are you practicing, first of all, as a metabolic health coach?
I'm in the initial stages. At this point, I'm helping my family around me. At the same time, I'm building a brand and looking forward to establishing my own brands shortly.
So you're planning to come full time into this.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Do you think the fee that you paid for the course, do you think it is justified? Have you got the value of your feedback?
This is how I look at it, right? I mean, on the same day that I was given my first diabetes medication prescription, thousands of people around the world would have also started on their diabetes medication journey. But I consider myself very lucky, because I was able to come out of it, not get on to any of the medications, and completely be on remission without having to worry about diabetes, because I have taken charge. That knowledge I mean, it doesn't come free. That ability to be in with people who have all this information, that doesn't come free. So I would urge people to look at the intangibles. I mean, the way the quality of life that you're going to improve and not get into medications, and the ability that we acquire to help others, that is way, way more valuable than even the course fees. So I would consider people to look at the bigger picture, because you can do something very, very valuable with people's lives around you.
Mm. And anything that you would want to say to the prospective enrollees or people who are thinking of enrolling in the D-Life Diploma course?
I would definitely encourage them, because the world of diabetes care is changing completely. So let's not get stuck with the old way of treatment, taking medications and managing diabetes throughout the life. That is becoming obsolete right now. Right now, what is required is the knowledge, so that we can live a completely diabetes-free life. Because when we talk about diabetes, it's not just sugar levels, right? The associated hypertensions, the liver issues, the kidney issues. There are so many things that are associated with metabolic disorder. Times are changing, so definitely this is something, this knowledge that D-Life provides is very, very valuable, and it is definitely not available outside, even with the medical community, I would say.
Yeah, so I think that's valuable insights coming from Prem. And here's another engineer who's planning to quit his job or wherever he's working and to start practicing as a certified metabolic health coach. He's one of those, engineers in the life who have already quit their jobs and now are full-time practicing as certified metabolic health coaches. So here's one more example live in front of you, Prem Raghav, who's going to be practicing very soon. He's building his brand. A bit about the D-Life Diploma course. It has the largest content on low carb nutrition and metabolic health. It has 800 plus references, 200,000 plus words, 60 plus relevant videos. You get lifetime access to the course. And 6 months additional access to the forum from the start of internship. There is no recertification clause. The D-Life Diploma program is legally attainable. It is also CPD SO UK accredited with the global biggest of 60 hours credit. It's also the SMHP approved CMHE provider. As I said, the course gives free access to DLife.in platform that has 10 plus years of premium curated data that no other course in the world will give you. And that platform or the forum has 3,000 plus combined success stories for you to refer to. 2,000 plus original low carb, keto, vegetarian, and non vegetarian recipes for your own use. And if you're handling a client, you can use these gold mine of recipes. There are about 200 plus podcasts, including the first and the second metabolic health conferences. As I said, largest content on low carb. Um, with no recertification clause, and we have one of the biggest libraries of low carb resource materials in the world. We have a robust forum of discussion and long threads on cases. So if Prem is handling a client and he wants a solution, he can post the case on and a long thread will start on that with all mentors and certified metabolic health coaches coming to assist him. So he's always backed by, a big team of certified metabolic health coaches. Nobody is alone in D-Life. And we have a 24/7 WhatsApp community of which Prem and I both are part. And we learn, bond, and have lots of fun there. So, Prem, thank you so much for coming and speaking to me and letting people know what the D-Life course is about. You are a BITS Pilani graduate and you're now taking a plunge, wanting to practice and planning to practice as a full-time metabolic health coach. That's a big inspiration and that speaks for the course itself. The credibility, as you said, it's not just a diploma. That's a technical name that you get under the certification through the NSDC partner government of India, but it's actually a full-fledged course. And it doesn't get any bigger than this because we are the biggest course in the world on low carb nutrition and metabolic health with 60 CPD certified hours. Thank you, Prem. Any last words you would want to put in for people who are looking to come in and anything else that you would want to say? And also,
Uh,
please do give out your number in case anybody wants to contact you, consult you, and all your social media handles.
Thanks a lot, Ira. And thanks a lot to the entire D-Life community, because it is a community that makes this very strong. I would encourage everybody to get started because regardless of what your professional background is, this information about your health, about your family's health is very, very valuable. So I would encourage everybody to get started on this knowledge journey. It's going to help you. And my website is going to be reverse.com, reburz.com. And my number is 7904376814. Thank you so much, Ira. And thanks to Anup and everybody behind the D-Life.
So Prem is in Coimbatore. Anybody around Coimbatore can consult Prem. Although we work online and we deal with clients from all over the world, our work is online. But still, Prem is available in Coimbatore. So Prem, thank you so much for coming over, for speaking with me and giving such beautiful insights on the course. This
Thanks,
is Ira
Ira.
Sahai. This is Ira Sahai signing off. I'll be back again with another course review video. See you. Bye.
Bye.